I love this thing. It literally speeds up makeup so much faster because of the drying process. We are currently in, oh goodness, that was a lot. Basically, I found this thing on TikTok. It was on Instagram. This person mixed their foundation with setting powder, and I'm just doing that. I don't know why I'm doing it. It really felt so good just mixing the two, almost like you're baking. That's literally what I'm doing right now. But until it works, I won't show you. Well, obviously you might find out if it works right now or not, but I'm smoothing it out, almost like how you mix it. And it also helps because you're warming up your foundation. That's like the one thing that I was unaware of, especially beginning with makeup. I was so unaware of almost like getting the product ready for the face before putting it on the face, if that makes sense. Is this primer as a ride or die? I don't know, like 4 or 5, it's like the 5th video of us almost struggling to get the last bit out. But I think let's start with January of 2020. 2022 is our first lesson, and it's never negotiate your self-worth or your worth. Never negotiate your worth. This life lesson applies to so many different areas in your life, to so many different things. I'm waiting for this to be a little bit tacky, like a little bit sticky, before I apply my foundation. Applying our foundation. I'm using a very wet, a very light foundation because it's spring and fall and winter and summer all in one go, and I can never fully get a foundation that works very well. I can, but I can never stick to it because of seasonal changes. And so my summer color is like the most perfect honey brown, like honey type of color that you can get for foundation. But this is also good because it kind of teaches me how to like work with other foundations, and most importantly, like how to get quality, especially for drugstore products. Like get your fair use out of your product, even if it's drugstore. Like get better, at it. Anyway, this brings us to lesson number 2, which is February of 2022. So our lesson number 2 is, where's your health at? And that's a question. I know that's not a lesson, but that's the listening is to always ask yourself that question, always at the beginning of the year. Like if you survived another year, where's your health at? Is it improving? Is it at a constant? Have you done anything to add to your health, or have you done anything to take away from it? So you can add this to your birth month, the next lesson, because March is my birthday month. I put this lesson in my birthday month. This way I always remind myself of, I'm a year older, am I therefore a year wiser? And this lesson comes really, really, really in hand when it comes to personal growth and I guess just behavior. Are you wiser? Like, are you reflecting on your past year of being on this earth, and how was it? What did you do? What did you do that either propelled you or held you back? I guess the best lesson for the past 10 months would be lesson number 4, to always be ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. See, like, I gotta get ready right now, but if I stayed ready, I would have been ready. This just always reminds me of preparedness. Something within understanding how prepared we ought to be for every season and every area of our lives, every expectation of our lives. Like, are you ready for any expectation, anything that could pop up? Are you ready for it? So that's the one thing I love paying attention to. How ready am I? And am I always ready? Am I always staying in expectancy? My vibes for the 5th lesson of life is that you may show appreciation. Showing appreciation to other people is how we let them know that we value them, that what they do matters to us. I'm using foundation to conceal my eyebrows. Who would have thought? Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. In which case, it takes us to our 6th lesson. Our 6th lesson for the past 10 months of the year 2022, and it's almost gone. Like, 22 is almost gone. If there are things that you saw yourself doing this year and you haven't done them already, I pray that we will always find time to correct our wrongs and to completely find out what we want to do with our lives, and completely begin to get satisfied with our decisions in life. Hence why this lesson is important to me, because it reminds me that I'm not gonna be cute forever. Forever young is not a known fact. And so while your limbs are doing what it's supposed to, get out there and go do what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? Some more lessons from our 10 lesson countdown is you lying if you're not telling the truth. And that is for our month of July. And now I am baking all my lies. All my lines. I'm baking all my lines. I'm baking all my lines. I love blending out concealer with a brush, especially under my eye. Like, you have no idea the struggles but we love a good struggle. Struggles are what make us strong. Struggles are what makes us unique, powerful, and gorgeous beyond our years. That's why we need to wear makeup, so that nobody can see beyond our years. And that's funny. So I'm just baking all over. Baking all over. And now for the most important part of this, the eyes. So we have 2 more lessons in before we complete our 10 lessons that we've learned throughout these past 10 months. And the second last one is God saves his children. And the reason why I added this as a lesson is because sometimes we don't always realize the lesson in salvation. And I'm not talking about the fact that Jesus died for our sins, but just the grace of every day. Every day you get to wake up, and every day you get to pursue your dreams and your passions, and every day you get to increase in your talents. And to me, that's a blessing, and to me that's also a lesson, because we often don't see it because we're so immune to it. I'm really, really taking that orange there. I really want to see her show up. And I'm going to deepen my outer V a little bit more. Like that. Oh, love it. In love. In love. I'm going to dip into that brown and really pack it onto the outer V there before I take a chance to blend it out. Just gonna leave it like that so that I know where I want to place it, and then right along my crease I'm gonna begin to feather that out. Oh, it looks juicy already. It looks juicy. Hi. What I love about these fall looks is that you can really wear them day to night time. And it also gives you such a touch of Halloween season that it's just very fitting and very appropriate. Like the oranges. You know, I've never had a full-on Halloween party. Well, I've never had. I've been invited to people throwing Halloween parties. I really want to do that one day. Have a full themed Halloween party. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Love it! So you can add a little bit of concealer on the back of a packing brush and slightly just create a base for a lighter color to just sit on that concealer and to stay there, because this is what I want to do with it. I want to add a very, very light matte powder in my inner corner there. Not shaping out the crease, but on my lid. I'm gonna come in again with that brown and darken it and deepen it up. But look at that outline. Gorgeous. It's gorgeous, it's gorgeous, it's gorgeous. Oh, take that orange, come back in with that orange, just to blend it all together. That's such a beautiful orange to brown, brown to light brown color. I'm gonna fade out the orange down below and smoke it out with the brown as I go down. I need a very, 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 very dark brown going on right here. This is so beautiful.